Hello everyone, today I'm sharing a short demo of a racing game prototype where I test some features of a real engine. The environment you see here was downloaded for free from the Unreal Engine library, while the main car is a free asset that I found online for personal use. In this demo, I also tackled the Resi track, add a spline system to guide AI control cars along the path, with basic collision logic and behavior for cars interacting with each other. There's still plenty of room for improvement, but that's the point of this project, so just experimenting and learning. To make the track more visually appealing, I use some Quixel Megascans assets like traffic cones and decals for add detail. The entire game logic and user interface were created using blueprints. To read the car, I use the UE4 vehicle rigging add-on for Blender. You can find the link in the description if you want to check it out. For those working with Blender, I like to share an important tip. When exporting assets to Unreal Engine, pay close attention to scale settings. Blender uses a metric system where working in meters by default, while Unreal Engine works in centimeters. To avoid problems with collider and vehicle behavior in Unreal, it's essential to set your scenes units to centimeters before exporting. During development, I noticed many people online suggesting to fix scale issue by increasing the export scale from 1 to 100. Let me be clear, this is not the right solution. You need just to switch your scene settings from meters to centimeters as I mentioned earlier. Changing the scale during export can lead to additional problems later, especially with the retarget animation system and modular rigging introduced in Unreal Engine 5.5, so it's better to address this directly in Blender. Now, this advice specifically applies to Blender users. Unfortunately, I don't have much experience with software like Maya, but for anyone using different tools, I recommend being mindful of Unreal Engine's requirements and checking your unit settings. So finally, I want to talk about the Chaos Vehicle system in Unreal Engine, which played the main role in this project. It's a fantastic plugin for rapidly developing racing games or vehicle simulations. It comes packed with features and customization options, but you need to pay attention to detail, especially with rigging, colliders, and for those aiming for realism parameters like RPM, weight, and as a final touch, I added a collision system for AI control cars. So this allows them to try and avoid collisions with other vehicles and during the race. So that's all for this demo. I hope it inspires some of you to experiment or create something new with Unreal Engine.